as I was saying, since my phones are hacked, they're cloned, I am aware of it. I'm also aware that people in this complex are connected to that as well. So back to what I was saying. The cult leaders, these three, could be concerned like they don't want to go to jail, and this person's claiming that they don't want to go to jail, but they keep doing things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that she hasn't learned her lesson. It says done, completion, lesson learned in the reverse. Like she hasn't, whatever lesson they thought that they were trying to help her with or give her another try, that she hasn't learned her lesson, or even people that maybe she's trying to get back with, maybe she's concerned with that. Like they're feeling like she's not learning her lesson. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, pressure cookers in the reverse. Yeah, like I said, they're concerned like she don't know how to temper her anger. And that also they can't anger feminine. I have honorable feminine at the bottom of the deck because anger is coming in the reverse. Like maybe they're telling her to stop trying to anger her in this way, in these physical ways in which if enough evidence is gotten that you can get into trouble for. Like stop trying to anger her. She could also be a concern like, she ain't gonna be able to keep people angry with her. And that's how they're gonna feel the more she's doing this stuff. Not gonna be able to keep people angry with feminine, yeah. Anxiety, scared, panicked, receipts in the reverse. Yeah, because the more they're acting out, it's like they're not gonna be able to hide the proof. They're not they're not gonna be able to hide the proof. As feminine stays tempered and people find out and see this shit, like she doesn't know how to deal with her anxiety, because as she's stalking feminine. Yeah, she's thinking that they're gonna maybe, yeah, child in the reverse. Like this is serious. And then how people take, stuff to do with people's children, serious as well. Soulmate in the reverse. Karmic. Synchronicity. Like that she should have just, yeah, in the past. That they're gonna just wish they would have just let this go with her. Yeah, just let it go with her. Entrapment reverse. They gave her her shot. Just, she's got too much. Yeah. Yeah, and love is on the phone, so people could love feminine. Or feminine could be free, getting free and people, loving on herself and people are admiring. The more these people keep doing this, it's like the more they're going to start admiring feminine if they keep doing stuff in this physical way. Yep. There, as soon as I said that, the honorable feminine came out. Yep. Yep. Because they're gonna see it. They're gonna see. They're going to see. That's an imperative word. When there's physical stuff that could be tracked, then it amplifies probability of getting that data and people seeing it with realization in the upright and emotions. Yeah, people seeing that, it's going to cause people to get emotional. Like, good gravy. Yep, triggered them because they keep trying to trigger feminine, trying to trigger her by, maybe showing up with a car, like, look what I got. And it's like, that's honey. Like we said on the last video, feminine don't care who these people with. They do not, I promise you. They don't care about who they're interested in. They don't care about who they're dating. They don't care about what they got. Feminine only cares about people violating them and their children, as simple as that. Other than that, they do not care. That's not their thing. And so they may feel like she's doing too much to try to trigger the feminine because people love the feminine, or because of some guy or some shit. Good gravy. Yeah. That it's going to make people want as hell. It's going to, yeah, realization. It's going to make people, like, she's going to cause this exposure the more they keep trying to trigger feminine by getting too physical with this shit. Oh, you leave, I'm going to get in the car and follow you. That ain't tempered. They done already went and stole garbage and shit, and they are already disruptive. So it's like, they're not tempered. Yeah. Deadline. Going on the reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Her feeling harried or pressured and whatever is going to make people realize they need to hurry, you know what I'm saying, because of what these people are doing to come and talk to us. It's going to make people want to come talk to us, because it's like, okay, you got a psycho on the loose. You got a psycho on the loose. We need to hurry up and go talk to these ladies. You can't wait any further. Oh, also that is going to push the feminine to possibly reveal truth to the necessary authorities and no longer wait, because, what I'm saying, of this, yeah, this weird shit. Pop up family. May even expose that the family is going to expose the fact that her family is there, or some shit like that, retaliating. Yeah, buddy. Yep, family. Yeah, that is going to possibly cause people to want to come and check on her. Somebody, maybe not her, not the crazy ones that was selling her to people, but it's going to possibly cause. Some. Anywho, let me go ahead and wrap this up. Let's see what's going to happen. I guess let's just get a little bit of tarot. They're not tempered. Not that, to me, I find it's fascinating that these types of groups is trying to have some kind of, that's just me. I'm like, okay, like this, you're in the business, but there are people who do this shit on a professional level, and because of that, then they have to kind of stay within a framework to minimize getting in trouble, you know, to minimize it. Anyway, what's going to be the outcome, because again, we've already established this person is a loose cannon. They cannot, especially now that whoever these folks are came back and gave them another shot. It's they cannot. So what's going to be the outcome for this particular energy? This particular energy, there's so many. So this particular energy here, as we're talking about tonight's message, what's going to be the outcome for them pertaining to all this, their connection with this cult, them getting their goal and whatever this is, what's going to be the outcome? Interesting. They're going to all play each other. This card keeps coming out. So what's going to end up happening is all these folks is going to end up playing each other, plotting each other. Because it says masculines, karmic lovers, mates, baby mamas, plotting and cheating. So it's going to, yeah. This is going to all turn into a shit show, basically. The outcome of this, it says talk therapy in the reverse. They're going to have to go to, maybe people going to stop talking to them, or they're going to end up losing their mind, or thinking, people going to think they crazy. What's going to happen? They want to silence feminine from speaking the truth. It fell on the phone, and it went in reverse. So, ooh. Uh-oh. So this must mean something is going to spread on that phone, on his phone, about what these people have been doing and why they've been doing it. It could also even be what they've been stealing. What's going to end up happening is feminine is going to prove something by way of their own these karmics behavior. Because it says feminine understands that she's not crazy. It says she's not crazy. She's an empath. Folks be playing in her energy. Yeah, but they be playing in her energy. And it looks like some kind of ricochet effect is going to happen because it says feminine is rubber, they're glue. What's going to end up happening? What's going to be the outcome in this particular situation we're talking about tonight with the one that just can't, they go over the top. They go over the top. They can't sit still. Okay, so she's going to find out that feminine knows a thing or two, because it says feminine learns about magic, her abilities, and she's connecting with like-minded folks. Feminine is still going to escape no matter what these people do. And it says the karmic women that are stalking feminine will regret it big time. Just wait for it. Because they keep trying to trap her. Good gravy. So let's clarify, the karmic women, because that's fitting for this video, for this read. They're going to regret it. So what's going to be the outcome then, since that's coming out? If that's the case, what's going to end up being the outcome then? 6 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Page of Cups reverse. They're going to get some bad news. Hold on. Queen of Wands is in the reverse. There's the Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so maybe this Queen of Wands is going to walk away or steal from her. What? 6 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands reverse. Yep. Uh-oh. Mm. The Hierophant is in the reverse. The Tower, something. Wow. So this could be what's going to end up happening is these people might walk away from her and might take whatever, they may put it to a final rest. Or why is the Queen of Wands reversed and the Hierophant reversed here as them regretting it? What has to do with these two individuals, them regretting it? It says wait for it. Uh-oh. Well, Queen of Cups reverse. Five of Swords, it says defeat. They're going to get defeated somehow. They're going to put Justice. It could be two people that's going to play each other, or three people. They may end up playing this person or end up deciding to, you know, oh boy. It could be this could be the three people. The same three people. That's weird. That's a whole nother. Oh boy. Okay, I have Justice here. This is going to be just too. This is going to be just. Why is Justice here and how they're going to regret it? Because it says, wait for it, they'll regret it. Oh, they're not going to have no protection. Seven of Wands. Four of Pentacles reversed. They're going to, something's going to ricochet. Or they're not going to be able to stand up in court. Oh, Ten of Wands. And they're, oh, ouch. And it could be that they'll end up, because remember, these people are concerned to themselves as well. They're just like this person is. They're concerned about them because they have other shit. You know, they roll with nefarious dealings. You know, so they concerned about them. They crew, and you know, folks is going to jail and they can't be afforded. They were going to jail. So they may end up just saying, hey, let's just cut this loose. They may give her maybe a piece of something, and then they may, because we did have a page of Cups in reverse, they might lie. Because, you know, you can't, you know, they may give her a little change or whoop, and then okay, we have Patience coming in reverse, the Fool reverse. Because they didn't have patience, because they were imbalanced, because they were foolish, because they kept doing things out of boredom or haste. They were not tempered. So somebody's going to speak the truth, because I have an Ace of Swords coming out. There's going to be some truth and clarity, whether this is feminine, has the evidence of this truth and clarity of what's being done, so they're not going to be able to get out of it, or, you know, somebody else confessing the truth with the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here with this Ten of Wands? Ace of Cups. This Emperor in reverse. Hanged Man is in the reverse. Pisces energy. They wouldn't stop. They wouldn't see something from another perspective, or they can't. They're selfish. They're not enlightened. Or whatever they were doing to free themselves, the truth about whatever they did, yet for fortune, to free themselves from something. Death. That's what they're going to jail for. That's what the truth is. What Hangman reverse and The Death reverse. Yes, selfishness, Nine of Cups. Greed, selfishness. They may even say this person is an addict. You know, maybe this person got an addictions. They may, see, this is how this kind of stuff works. It's crummy. Because when the rubber meets the road, I've said this to people over the years, and this is going to always stand true, and not just pertaining to this reading. But when you're dealing with people who operate corruptly, no matter upper echelon or the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. They are going to cover them. You can bet your bottom dollar, if push comes to shove now, they have to protect their assets, and their assets is their ass. Okay? They have to protect their assets, and if they may not want to, but if it comes down to that, then they gain leverage of all these people who be trying to be a part of this stuff. I promise you that. They gain leverage. They know about their secrets. They know about their addictions. They know about their rap sheet, their criminal activity. They know they've gained that because that's leverage. And even the things in which they have had them doing is leverage, because then they can just say, this person, they're sad because they lost a family member, and they have a drinking problem, or they're sad because they lost a relationship, and you see how they use this, they can end up using this person's stuff, and somebody's going to feel burdened possibly and tell this truth too, with that Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords. Ooh, child. This could also be somebody that get out of jail with the Hangman reverse. Pisces and Scorpio. We're asking about the outcome, and it ain't good. It ain't. Death reverse, Hangman reverse, final. Okay? Because this is the outcome that says, will regret, stalking feminine, big time, wait for it. I saw the Ace of Wands reverse. Wow. Hermit reverses exposure, and that's the dark night of the soul. Nine of Swords, because people are going to see something clearly, like there's something not right. This person can't stop. So they're going to try to make it seem like, yeah, like this, somebody's going to tell like this person something wrong with them. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with them. They can't stop. They lack, they don't know how to go with inside of themselves. Yeah. Like they can't stop. Yeah, Hermit reverse. That's exposure. That's the dark night. Eight of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody from their past, or somebody gonna come back and tell. Whoo, child. Yeah, a tower. I'm telling you, this is gonna end in a tower. When these towers show up like this, no, they not gonna see it. Ain't gonna see it coming. Strength in reverse. Like this person can't stop. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Like this person. Look at all these reversals. Queen of Wands reverse. Hierophant reverse. Queen of Cups reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. So this is like a whole little crew. That they can't stop. They're all money hungry, cruel, mean, manipulative bullies. And sick. Strength in reverse. It's gonna break them down. Behind a lover. Good gravy. Behind a lover or a sibling, with this lovers here. Somebody's past. Four of Swords. That they was fucking with. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, youngster. for money, that do sex shit for money. Because a Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands could also be indicative of trying to politely say that this that they don't see it come. This going, ooh. Strength reverse, the Fool reverse. This was foolish. The car, look at the Chariot. Because it brought exposure to a source in reverse, like what this person is on. King of Cups reverse. And the victory is going into reverse. This is going to end in a loss. This is going to end in a loss. Six of Wands reverse. King of Cups reverse. Goodness gracious. Googly goo. Tower. Justice. Oh, look at all these majors. This, damn. How many majors is out, bitch? Shit. Mostly. It seems like it's mostly majors, except for Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. And then you got the courts, the court cards. Feminine, what do you know, what's to support you? I know you kind of feel some kind of way possibly. You know, because goodness gracious, in your trash, okay? It's like, how desperate are you? These people, you know, they're in your trash. Like, they say, God, they need help. I mean, they're really beyond help, but okay. What feminine, what she needs to know, encourage her about this stuff. I know she's very strategic, tempered, balancing herself out, you know, because she knows what's happening. Okay, what's encouraging messages for her? You know, based on the actions that she is taking to the best of her ability, considering all of this in this reading, what's encouragement for her? Truth. Okay, Queen of Cups. Okay, people could be seeing you as loving. Queen of Cups energy is coming out and upright. Okay, on the phone. Then we have the Moon. This is hidden from you. Oh, because you're tempering your emotions. You're following your intuition, and you're investing something in secret. You're planning with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So Queen of Cups, the Moon. Then what is this? Two of Swords reverse. I got it. Two of Swords reverse with the Sun reverse. So you are strategic. Yeah. You are tempering your emotions, following your intuition. You can see what's hidden with that Two of Swords reverse, the Moon. But you're not revealing everything. Okay, that's because I asked what's encouraging for you. Also, what you might not know, what's hidden is like this foolish behavior, the Fool in the reverse. They may be going down or something like that. Like, what's hidden from you is somebody already been exposed and they're already going down. So this is good news for you, Page of Wands. You're facing your fears and exposing the darkness